Hanukkah Sameach, or Happy Hanukkah to the Jewish community. Well, the Hayden is cooking up a special meal for this special holiday. Roma had the chance to cook some of the meal with their executive chef.
Y'all, I'm with Chef Bill Corbett of the Hayden, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Hanukkah. This is such a special time of the year, so thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Well, not just Hanukkah, but Christmas. And then the grand Jewish tradition of going to Chinese restaurants on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Exactly, so you guys are paying an homage to that, and how are you doing so?
So we are taking some of our Jewish staples, like we have pastrami, and then some meatloaf, and then we're gonna mix it in with some Chinese American classics like fried rice and egg rolls.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get started here with the egg rolls, which you nicely diced up all these ingredients for me. We have carrots, we have peas, we have, is this green onions?
Yeah, a little bit of green onion, but save some of that for the fried rice.
Ah, okay.
We got two things going on at the same time.
Okay,
here.
sorry, I totally spilt your sauce. I'm like kind of clumsy when I'm in the kitchen. So if you want me to be your sous chef, be ready for that.
That's it.
Is this mashed potatoes?
That is last night's mashed potatoes right there.
Whoa, okay, you are repurposing them for reals. And this is actual meatloaf, right? And you want me to put it in here too?
Oh yeah, I'll get crumbled up in there as well. So that's what's gonna be the filling.
Use my hands?
Yeah.
Does it matter if I mash this a little?
Oh yeah, no, mash it all up. Don't be afraid.
Okay, you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, so just put like a little bit like right there.
Okay.
Not just that much.
Let's see.
Less is sometimes why we do these things. While you're doing that, I have a little bit of soy sauce going in here.
Just soy sauce, okay.
And then instead of rice vinegar, I got a little apple cider vinegar to add a little funk in this.
Why that? Why apple cider? It adds a little more flavor?
Yeah, a little bit more of the old world flavor. And then also instead of fish sauce, we use a little Worcestershire sauce because that's anchovy based.
I love that stuff. Oh, it is? No wonder I love it so much. Isn't that weird? I love that stuff. I put on my steak and onions when I grill them as well. It smells good. Okay, Chef, over here, I wet the tips of the dough. What do I do next?
All right, so now you're just gonna wanna take this and fold it in like that.
Okay.
And then fold those sides, and then you can just kind of roll it all up together.
Fold this up too?
Yeah, just don't be afraid. You can go all the way up, so make sure it's nice
all
and tight.
the way.
There you go.
Look at this. Call me Chef V.
All right.
Put it in the fryer?
Yeah.
All right. How long should someone fry these for?
It just depends. It'll probably be about like a couple minutes right here. So while that's going, we got those up there.
Yum, that's the finished product. This is cooking up over here with all those delicious ingredients that we put in the bowl.
Oh,
the fried rice smells, I smell a little bit of tartness.
Yeah, so that's the vinegar you're tasting and the Worcestershire. The worst thing to me and the worst thing to Adam, our owner, is lack of flavor in dishes. So we always want to make sure that if we're doing something, we're doing something.
When does this menu roll out, Chef?
So it's going to be the week before Christmas. So it is the 19th through the 23rd, and we are going to do this for lunch and for dinner.
Lunch and for dinner.
So any time of the day during that week, you stop on by, and you're going to be able to try all these great foods that we've done.
And Chef, why is it so important for you guys to incorporate the Jewish holiday and just the Jewish traditions at the restaurant?
Well, you know, our owner, Adam, you know, he comes from a Jewish background. I come from a mostly Irish background, and we're always proud of like our heritages. And so we always feel like with us, it is to celebrate what makes our cultures unique, is to celebrate that we're all unique.
Well, that really speaks to my heart, and I appreciate that you guys think that way. Y'all really do make our city a better place. So thank you so much for being with us today. How can people get out there? Do they need reservations?
Reservations would probably be recommended, especially for dinner. It was really, really crazy last year. I'm expecting it to be the same this year. But, you know, just stop on by and see what's up to. You know, we are always welcome. You know, we're a neighborhood diner, and we're always happy to have people walking in through the door.
I can see it, and I feel your sweet energy, y'all. The egg roll queen. Look at that. Looks really good. Thanks so much, Chef.
Thank you.
Yeah, just great food there. And by the way, I had no idea that Roma was the egg roll queen.